Very quickly, from Kolomia, mid-journey between Ivano Frankivsk and Chernivtsi, guess who I run into at the bus station? Of course, you don't recognize them, but you will recognize the cute little dog.
Hello,
So,
we are from Kharkiv, and we live in a mountain in Babin.
Babin,
Yeah.
and
We
you're
were-
going home now?
No, yeah, almost home.
Almost home.
Almost home. Not to Kharkiv, but to Babin. And we used to meet this guy almost every day. It's strange.
Spooky, isn't it? And now maybe we will meet again in Kamyanets-Podilsky.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Okay.
But bye-bye. Until the next time.
Yeah.
Maybe tomorrow.
What is your name?
Ron.
Uliana.
Uliana?
Ron?
Ron.
Геннадий.
Gennady.
Да, снукер,
Геннадий.
но снукер.
No.
Не
He
играете?
loves.
No, I've got the head for it, but no.
А, нет, снукер это игра.
Yes, yeah.
Да.
Yeah.
Ронио Салливан такой есть. Там. Чемпион.
Окей.
Ронио Салливан.
I don't know. Do you know? I don't know. Nice to see you again. Bye-bye. Whoops. Well. I was talking about coincidences, wasn't I? Where's the microphone gone? Can you believe it? Meeting that couple again. Oh, people are getting on the bus. I don't want to miss the bus. I'm coming. He's going without me. Please don't go without me.
Давай, please. Сеньор, помидор.
Senor Pomidor. He thinks I'm Mexican. I don't know why. Welcome to another life-changing experience on the Walkie Talkie Traveller channel. Oh boy. Where do I begin? It was great fun to meet the couple with the dog at the bus station in Kolomia, where my bus was just stopping for 15 minutes. So got out, went to the toilet, ran into the couple and the dog. Very strange, what a coincidence. I was talking about coincidences previously. Now it's 3 times. How many more times? We've got an approximate agreement to meet, maybe, in Kamyanets-Podilsky. We'll see. Meanwhile, my bus, it was a small, crappy little marshrutka bus, cramped, but it did the job, you know, largely because of the driver, Dima, who was an excellent soul, very kind-hearted, full of life, full of laughter, talked more than I do, bless him. And he was a really, really good driver, I have to say. Luckily, the streets weren't all windy, twisty. It wasn't a mountainous road or any of that kind of nonsense. Everything was pretty straightforward, and therefore I didn't experience even a little suggestion of motion sickness, which was great. Because if you're 3.5 hours travelling with that, well, torture, isn't it? Now, Google. God. I've been singing their praises, haven't I? Been abusing their Google Maps and Street View. And what's happened? They've let me down. Last night I checked the directions, how to get from the bus station out of the city centre to the accommodation, and lo and behold, they've put the accommodation in the wrong spot. I did have my suspicion, because I was thinking, well, if the address is 119 Holovna Street, why is Google pinpointing sort of a courtyard just off Teatralna or Centralna. But I sketched out the map and thought, how difficult can it be? Well, it can be pretty difficult, I'm telling you. So, it isn't where Google said it was. The apartment is somewhere else. Just got to make sure I'm still walking up Holovna because the road has forked. And the annoying thing above all else is that my marshrutka bus came this way. Of course it did, didn't it? And I could have, if I'd been familiar with the city, I could have jumped off where some of the other people jumped off, right next to Taras Shevchenko Park, and I would have been pretty much bang on the money for the apartments. Well, coin apartments and POSHTEL. I'm only staying in a hostel dorm after all, not renting a whole apartment for myself. Ay, caramba. Well, luckily the uphill bit has levelled out and it looks as though there may be a downhill bit. Chernivtsi certainly seems to be up and down and hilly. Where am I now? I've reached number 81. Still got another 20, 30, nearly 40 to go. But at least it's not uphill. It's sultry and sticky, and I'm sweaty, and I'm going to have a shower when I get in. It isn't what I want. You know it's not what I want when I first get in. I want to do other stuff, but a shower will be necessary. But I tell you what, I have seen my first little memory side of a building where immediately I was brought back nearly 20 years and I thought, yes, I remember seeing this before and I remember photographing it. Don't ask me where the photograph is now. This time I'll get to film it, but I won't be doing too much walkie, talkie, travelling after I've managed to check in because I'm feeling a bit tuckered already. See you at the hostel, as and when, if I find it. Oh, hang on a minute. Oh boy. I have to say, I don't think there are many people, not even many backpackers out there who would put up with the kind of bullshit that I've been putting up with recently, with some of these places calling themselves hostels. So I found the Coin Apartments and POSHTEL establishment. Yeah, it's not where Google Maps says it is. The lady at reception knows that it's not. And she says that she's written several times to booking.com to ask them to change it. But nothing's happened. Shouldn't you be writing to Google? Messaging Google to get some response out of them? Right, so first problem. How do I want to pay? Card or cash? Bearing in mind it's 4:45 in the afternoon. I said card. Oh, there's a problem. The person who was working behind the desk has taken the terminal home with them. Seriously? So I need to go to the bank and get some cash. No, I don't. I explained to the lady that this was bad business. I'm pretty tired. And although I've got the cash on me, I don't need to go to the bank, therefore, but I prefer to pay by card. And I'm not going to be the last person checking in tonight. And I'm not going to be the last person who is wanting to pay by card. Because we're only halfway through the day. As far as check-ins are concerned, anyway, the busiest time is yet to come. And I got the face, the sulk, the pout, and all the rest of it. Yeah, you're in the wrong business, lady. This isn't how you treat customers. So anyway, it turns out, guess what? They do have a terminal there, but she doesn't know how to use it. A guy arrives. He doesn't know how to use it, but between them, they've got a list of instructions, so they attempt it. Payment is successful, but then something like a 20-minute phone call to somebody, presumably the person who's allegedly taken a terminal home with them. I was close to walking, except I just paid. I wish I hadn't just paid, because when they showed me my dorm room, nice cleaning lady, showed me the kitchen, showed me the unisex toilet facilities, bathroom facilities, then showed me the dorm room. It's a 6-bed dorm, not the 8-bed dorm, and it's the room without lockers, not the room which I had actually booked. For me, paramount importance, lockers. Szafka pod kluczyk. Nada. Yep, that locker with a key is necessary. So they show me another room, and after the sulks and the face and all the rest of it again, of course. Show me the other room. Room number 2 is an 8-bed dorm, but all the lockers are broken. And the woman starts complaining that it's tourists who've done this. And I try to say, well, you shouldn't just ignore it and leave it broken. Part of the job is you get your handyman to make the repairs. The face, the sulks, the size. How does a hostel get 8.8 on booking.com with this kind of horrendous service? Cleaning lady suggests 3rd room. So come to the 3rd room, and we found a locker that works. Hurrah! So here's the 8-bed dorm I'm staying in, with the one locker in the hostel, it seems, which actually works. So thank goodness I won't have to carry around my considerable heavy valuables, a bag containing everything I really can't afford to lose. Particularly when it seems a bit rainy out there. If it's not rainy, it's hotty and sweaty. And I'm here for 5 nights. I don't want to balls around with that malarkey. I need a proper locker, and thank God it seems I've got one. Seriously think twice before booking this hostel. Of course, by the end of it, it could be my favourite hostel in the world. We'll have to see, but on first impressions, it really has got a lot of issues. Anyway, let's see how things work out, shall we? Dare I ask if they've got a map? Dare I ask where the nearest supermarket is? Or will I get the, oh, the tourists took the maps. They didn't bring them back. Don't know. Bit of a comedy going on outside the window. Yeah, that is scaffolding you're seeing, and yet you will see, if we wait here long enough, some guys walking past with bits of plywood and goodness knows what else. So while the outlook is pleasant, in theory, across to Taras Shevchenko Park, yep, another one, here in Chernivtsi, we've actually got... Sorry, they broke me. The hysterical laughter's coming. You can only laugh when a situation is so unbelievable, can't you? I mean, this isn't, I don't mean to be rude to India, but this isn't India. And yet, here we are. the blind only goes up that far. So it goes up not as far as the window, so you can't open the window fully. Would you want to open the window fully anyway if you've got loads of dust and crap coming in through the window from what the workmen are doing? And this isn't February, you know. This isn't the low season. Or is it? Maybe I got my time travel set to the wrong season of the year. Could be my mistake. I don't think so. But oh God, this could be the longest 5 days of my life. But I hope not. I hope things settle down now and we've got over the bullshit. No more bullshit, please. Let's open the window. It does open. I'm half surprised that it actually opens. And what's the view from the scaffolding point of view? There. Could go out and take a walk if I wanted. How far up are we? Always too high, but not too bad. Maybe a cup of nice kvass from that street vendor. Fermented bread drink. Tempting, isn't it? We'll see. Okay. Chin up. Nobody said backpacking was going to be easy. Speak to you later. And we've got unisex toilets, which I know the ladies won't appreciate, on the corridor. And the toilets themselves, very nice and modern. Just the dreaded birdcage paper toilet roll, which nobody's bottom appreciates. Showers, they're also unisex. And what really is annoying, the light in the toilet cabin is motion activated. Literally 10 seconds, the lights go out. So you have to wave your arm around when you're actually trying to stay steady peeing. God. When will they learn? When? When will they learn? Did I really walk up all these stairs? They look a bit steep from up here. Coin hostel up on the next floor. And good luck with that. Am I being harsh? I don't think I am, actually. In all fairness, I think what's happened is somebody's invested a lot of money, set themselves up with a hostel, then COVID's come along, then the war's come along, and apathy's set in as a result of hugely reduced numbers of tourists. Because I think the place appears, to me at least, to have lots of access for rooms and beds. Obviously it's coin apartments and POSHTEL in theory, but I would take the posh part with a pinch of salt. P is for pinch of salt. It's a shame. I don't mean to knock a business when obviously it's had a lot of knocks already. My room's up there somewhere. If the owner, manager has given up the ghost as they appear to have, then jack it in, or at least employ a handyman to repair some of the things which need repairing, like the missing screws from the handle plate of my door, as well as absolutely every single one of the lockers. Why am I thanking him when it was Green Man? I don't know. Just habit, I suppose. Sometimes I guess I think I'm just, what can I say? How can I put it? Just too special. Or would that be too precious? I'll leave you to decide. I'm looking now for the nearest supermarket because unfortunately Silpo and the ATB supermarkets are about a 30-minute walk away. Not good location from food shopping point of view for Coin Hostel. Sorry, POSHTEL. It is close to the Taras Shevchenko Park. What else can I say? It's sort of halfway between the centre and the main bus station, I think. But now I need to concentrate on where is Neva supermarket. She said turn left at the traffic lights, which is what I've done. First of all, she said 5 minutes, then she said 1 minute. I'm not thinking there's a supermarket down here. Has she sold me a pup? I think she could have. Cross over at the traffic lights, go up this road and it's on the right. She even drew me a diagram and it's not, which is a shame. There's the medical centre. Should I pop in and ask if they can do something for my potential brain explosion? Well, here I am outside of Coin Apartments and POSHTEL. Trying to keep a straight face when I say that. Managed to get a few goodies. What did I get? I got some milk from the Neva supermarket, which strangely has the name Hula, Hula, outside. I went inside the place and it was evidently a little mini market, very small little mini market and very limited, sadly. And I checked with the lady on the cash desk. Is it Neva supermarket? She assured me yes. And I said, but the name outside says Hula. Just gave me a blank face. So at least I got something. I chose to have a ham baguette. I thought that will do for my supper. The milk is for the breakfast cereal in the morning. Right now, I really need to hydrate. But my attention has been drawn to 2 white cats. We know what happened last time my attention was drawn to cats. I've still got the scratches to show for it. You think I'm joking? Can you see? Even after all this time, the dry wound is still there. Luckily, the other scratches and bites managed to clear up pretty quickly. Okay, well, it's been an arduous day, hasn't it? But we made it. We've got checked into the place. I don't know if I'm going to be leaving in a few days' time with half of my gear missing. I've got a bad feeling about the reliability of those lockers. Cupboard's about to collapse, literally. But it's better than nothing. Okay. See you next time. Thanks for joining me, sticking with it. I don't know how you got the patience. I don't know how I've got the patience, but together we made it through. And maybe you care to join me for the next one. Feel free to like the video if you found it at all of interest. And don't forget to subscribe if you want to help me get more subscribers. I could do with that. Thanks very much. Bye for now.